Yesterday, Tuesday, October 20th, Apple did a number of updates to various bits of kit, offering redesigned MacBooks, redesigned iMacs, updated Mac Minis, and various other bits and pieces. Oh, and don't forget the new Magic Mouse. I wanted to do a hands-on video today. I've been down my local Apple store, both of my local Apple stores in fact. Neither of them actually had the products on display, although they are selling them. So all I can really do is talk about what I've seen. Now, to be a little bit different, the one thing I really want to talk about today is the updated Mac Mini. So Apple did some new updates to the Mac Mini. They basically bumped the RAM, bumped the processor a little bit. You know, it's not a major update. What it has done though, and what I'm actually quite happy to see, the price point has stayed the same, which is in the UK £499 for the basic model, £649 for the more expensive model. The problem I've had with the previous set of updates was you're looking at a 2 GHz processor and 1 gig of RAM in the 499 model, and to be quite honest, I find that a bit stingy. And when you look, you know, you think, okay, let's boost the RAM a little bit, but then you're only 50 quid short of boosting, increasing the hard drive size and matching the 649 price for that, and you start thinking, well, okay, so you're pushing me to spend 650 quid. The new updates updated to a 2.26 GHz Core 2 Duo processor. Most importantly, there's now 2 gigs of RAM in the base model. Finally! This is something that needed to be done. Now at $499, it's still a little pricey perhaps, could do with having 50 quid knocked off it, but at $499 you can now actually go, okay, there's me 500 quid, I'll have £1 back and I'll take a Mac Mini. You don't need the high-end version anymore, I don't think. Even though the high-end version at $649 does come with 2.53 GHz Core 2 Duo processor, 4 gigs of RAM and a 320GB hard drive. Still non-user serviceable, but it's really, I think Apple cracked the design the first time, creating such a small case. How do you really top it? What has really impressed me, and I really like the look of, is the new Mac Mini with Snow Leopard server. It looks a little bit weird because there's no optical drive on it. Apple have taken that out. They've put in two 500GB hard drives, 2.53 GHz Core 2 Duo processor and 4 gigs of RAM. It also ships with macOS 10 Snow Leopard server. Awesome. Apple has actually been very, very cunning here. This is not a massively high-powered server. This is not designed for your big business, not designed to replace rack servers. What this does do, and I think this is brilliant, is this is perfect for your small business. If you've got just a handful of computers and you want to network it, for 800 quid you get the full works. You get the server software, you get the server computer, you get everything. This is something that if you want to have a powerful, well, if you really want to have a server, you're looking at a rack server, probably 1,500 quid. You might still need to buy the operating system such as Windows Server 2008 separately. So 800 quid and you're getting an all-inclusive package. That server is going to be plenty powerful for a small business network, and I think that is got to be the #1 feature and the most cunning update. Apple are going after the small business market. They're making no bones about it with that product as far as I'm concerned. Brilliant, brilliant update. The other thing that they did in the updates I just want to talk about was the Magic Mouse. Formerly known as the Mighty Mouse. There's been a legal battle over that name. I don't fully understand what was going on. Doesn't really interest me in the actual legal battle, but they're replacing the standard Mighty Mouse for this new multi-touch, really thin piece of kit actually. It's completely wireless. Everyone's saying there's no buttons. As I understand it, the whole thing is one giant button. It does actually click like the multi-touch trackpads on the laptops do, but it's where you touch. In many ways, I think similar to this. If you touch one side or the other, you get your left or your right click, but then you get the whole thing of gestures. There's no scroll ball, so there's not going to be a problem with that getting dirty. You just scroll your finger across the mouse. The gestures you can use to sort of pan, zoom, do all sorts of stuff like that. What I'm interested to see, because it looks so low profile, I don't know how comfortable it is to use. That's what I was hoping to talk about today. But as soon as they actually have them on display in my local Apple store, and I'll be going back tomorrow to check, I'll let you know. It certainly does look a good set of updates. I'll talk about the iMac and the MacBook updates in another video. But the one thing, as I say, I just wanted to talk about was the Mac Mini server. This is a truly brilliant idea. And I'm sure that there's going to be a lot of small businesses are going to be snapping it up. I would certainly be recommending it if I was working in a small business. Anyway, that's it from me for now, and I'll see you all soon. Alright, thanks.